Hello Pokemon trainers, this is iStarlyTV here with another segment of the Name Raiders. This is actually a special edition of the Name Raiders. I'm your host Scarecrow.
And I'm Dieter.
And we're sorry for taking a break for a couple weeks. Dieter was very busy with school and, you know, I can't really record too many types of videos without him except for a battle. Anyways, as I mentioned, this is a special edition of the Name Raiders. Dieter, can you tell us what kind of special edition this is?
So this is our community name raiders. So basically we asked viewers to submit nicknames that they would like to be critiqued or they'd like to show off to everybody. And so we're
pretty much gonna do what we usually do, and that's, you know, critique the nicknames.
Exactly. So without further ado, we're gonna start, and I guess I will just start off. Okay, so spotlight on Jake Anime. So Jake Anime sent in 5 nicknames and we will choose 3 to critique. And in this video I will rate 2 of them and Scarecrow will rate 1.
We'll go back
so,
and forth.
The first nickname that I picked out of his submission is Nice Claus. Nice Claus the Weavile. So as you can tell, well, the ICE in nice is all capitalized, so it's like Nice Claus, like ice, emphasis on the ice part. So it's, you know, pretty obvious why he would name it that, because Weavile is an ice type and it does have claws. So it's very easy to see and judge, and I would give it a great ball. It's clever, but it's almost not, you know. You could see why you would name it Nice Claus, and I don't know, it's just it's there, but it's just like Weavile is, you could name it so many things, and Nice Claus is good, so I'll give it a great ball.
Alright Dieter, good rating there. Yeah, very well explained. So the next one of Jake Anime's nicknames that we're going to critique is going to be Zoroark, and it's going to be named Mislead, spelled as you see on the screen. So this kind of has 2 stories to it. You know, from first looking at it and from first hearing this nickname, I'm sure a lot of us, if not all of us, can kind of, you know, get the gist of this nickname. And I think it's a really well done nickname. You know, I'm assuming this is going to be a female Zoroark because he named it Mislead. So obviously that plays into the whole nickname of it being female and it having a surname. Is it surname?
Surname is
last name. Having a
surname is, yeah,
prefix of Miss, and so, you know, that's a female name. And lead, you know, because usually sometimes I guess you could say you lead with Zoroark because Zoroark has the illusion ability, and, you know, you lead with Zoroark in battle just to kind of throw off your opponent. And also because Zoroark has the illusion ability, mislead, you know, it's misleading, clever, okay, so, you know, it has multiple meanings, and it also has a personal meaning to Jake Anime. He told us that he likes to draw and make original characters on his own time, and so he likes to have a lot of characters. One cycle of characters that he has is a series of teachers, and they're all female, and they're all named Miss something. Like, they're not all named Miss something, but, you know, like Mislead, maybe Miss
Biscuit.
No, not Miss Biscuit. Dieter's not getting this. Well, where he's from, I don't think they have these types of plays on words. They just have crammed condo. You know, mislead, misappear. That's from SpongeBob. Misspell. There you go. Finally, okay. So Jake Anime is a very creative person. He likes to create his own characters, and we'll also post a link to his DeviantArt on his channel, so you can look at these beautiful drawings that he does. So we'll pass it. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to do the rating. So, sorry, you know, we've been off a couple weeks from the Name Raiders. We're a little rusty. So Mislead, I'm going to give this one an Ultra Ball, a solid Ultra Ball. It's a very good name. It has multiple meanings. It's very well thought out. And I think the most important thing here, besides mine and Dieter's criticism of it, just besides our subjective interpretation of it, is the fact that it has personal meaning and independent meaning to Jake Anime, and that's really the most important things with nicknaming your Pokemon, is that it has meaning to you and you alone, and that's why it's your Pokemon. So that is definitely a great nickname. So good job, Jake Anime.
I agree. Very well said. Okay, so the last one I will critique is his Archeops, and it is nicknamed Rock Solid. So, Rock Solid, the Archeops. Yeah, I just really don't see it. I'm sorry. Like, when I think of the name Rock Solid, maybe it should go to like Gigalith or Golem, one of those, in those families, or something just physically defensive. And he tells us that he nicknamed it to mock Archeops. He says because Archeops has no physical defense and it has the ability Defeatus, that he's just mocking it with the nickname Rock Solid because Archeops basically has no defense.
It's basically anything but rock solid.
Exactly. But this name is anything but rock solid. Just kidding. This name is, I wouldn't mock my like Archeops, you could give it so many names. I mean, it's such a cool Pokemon. It's this like pterodactyl type bird, type dinosaur thing. And Rock Solid just isn't really that cool. That hot or awesome or spectacular, it just doesn't show off your Archeops. And I will give it a Pokeball.
Ooh, brutal. Well, okay, maybe that was not quite the note we should have ended on, but, everyone has their own opinions. I can agree with Dieter about Rock Solid. I can see what Jake Anime is trying to do. He's trying to, kind of make it ironic, the nickname. So yeah, it's a good nickname, but, Dieter may not completely agree with it, but, it's all opinion here, and yeah. So overall, I think Jake Anime did a great job. He had 3 nicknames. All of them were cleverly thought out. They weren't boring at all. Some of them were a little less appealing than others, and some of them were really, really well done. So, thanks a lot, Jake Anime, for sending in your nicknames to us. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate doing these community name raider videos. So, if you're all interested in doing a community name raider video, or, in being part of this, it's really easy. All you need to do is either comment on this video or comment on any of our videos and let us know that you're interested in doing a community name raider video. Or you could send us a personal message here on iStarlyTV, or you could hit up that Facebook channel that I'm going to put a link to. We have a pretty good number of likes on the page right now, so so pretty much contact us on any form of our media, and let us know you'd like to be a part, and then what we would like you to do is send us 5 nicknames of your Pokemon, and we'll choose 3 of those to critique in an episode, and we'll give you a shout out naturally. We'll provide links to any of your sources that you would like. So yeah, if you're interested in this, in us critiquing your nicknames and in us, kind of giving you a spotlight on our channel, then totally, sign up or send us a message. That'd be great. Also, another way that we can participate in this community name raiders is if we do it the other way around, where if you're interested in recording a video with some of our nicknames and giving your feedback, then you can send the video to us, or just the audio recording, and we can upload it to our channel, and that'll be another way for you to get your name out there and for you to kind of help us out. So if you'd like to do either one of those, just send us a message. We like doing these community name raider videos, and we're hoping to get a lot of submissions. So even Jake Anime, if you are interested in sending more nicknames to us, that's perfectly fine. Anyone who's willing to send us nicknames or willing to have our nicknames sent to them, you're definitely more than welcome to. So we hope you enjoyed this episode.
I'm Dieter.
I'm Scarecrow. Thanks for much for watching. Thanks so much for watching.